We'll go see Kevin Hart shit.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is Zimmerman.
This when I saw this in the movie, I mean in the documentary, it truly disturbed me that he had a Confederate flag shirt on, and he's signing bags of Skittles. You already know he auctioned off the gun. This motherfucker think he a folk hero or some shit, and he is. To white America, to the NRA. You have to understand, every time these white people take these so-called stands against what, goes on, there's a secret group of people who promote that bullshit. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not promoting violence. But, goddamn, bags of Skittles now?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he gonna be at this nigga gravesite, taking photos and shit, signing books and shit. Where does this shit end? And I don't understand. All of you gangsters are shooting each other down over bullshit. And this man has just spit on the grave of Trayvon, spit on every young, man who died, for police violence. And I just think it's terrible, man. I really do. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to keep my word. If I ever see George Zimmerman personally, I'm going to call the cops. So I don't want no problem. Now, I'm serious. Come on, man. Please, somebody, one of you real triple OG thugs, just like, something, I don't know.
Something unlucky to befall him.
Yeah, he got ran off the road because you were, I don't know. And that's not hashtag urban excellence, because we need to move beyond that. I understand that, but my heart aches for that mother and father and all of them people who put their time and energy.
And he's running victory laps.
And he's running goddamn victory laps. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Let me know if I'm out of pocket in the chat. I'll apologize. But that shit is crazy. And I'm not advocating violence, but that shit is just crazy. Bags of Skittles?
Yeah.
I did not know that until I watched the documentary. I knew he was getting arrested from time to time, and other people say, yo, this nigga's crazy. You know what I mean? And this and that. And I just did not know that. I did not. And I'm pissed.
Sick, man.
That's some sick shit. That's some really sick shit. Facts.
And then you wonder, like, yo, what does, like, if you believe in certain things, like karma...
White people do not believe in karma.
So so you don't think of, like...
If white people believed in karma, they would all be dead by now. I mean, what more atrocities can they commit? You niggas believe in that karma shit. That's why you niggas won't go out and take advantage of opportunities, within the system that they do. They create the law and they break the law. The law is not for them. All that shit is for you to keep you niggas in check while we go outside of the parameters of the laws we created, so that we can continue to get all of the wealth that we want. And you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? We feel bad if we chop down a tree, because we understand. They do not. I saw that lady with the giraffe head cut off, and she was like, what would possess you to chop off a goddamn giraffe's head?
For what? Like,
for no reason. Yeah. Right? And just be proud of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? So karma does not exist. But remember, the only things that exist are the things that you think are real in your head. All is mental. So if you create the vibration of karma, you suffer that shit. For those who don't, they don't suffer from none of that shit. And that's the true, when we say all is mental, that's what that shit really means. So yeah, Jesus is real to those who believe that. For those who don't, they have no consequences. It means nothing. So we have created karma. We have created guilt. We have created all of this stuff about waiting until, the afterlife to get ours. They have not. They preach that shit.
Yeah.
But they don't believe in that shit. So they here take full advantage of all this shit. And we sitting around waiting for Jesus to return. And all of that shit. With 40 versions and shit and all that crazy shit.
Okay, so this is also something nobody really is talking about. In United Nations Human Rights Panel reported that 1 million, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's a type of Muslim are forced into internment camps, concentration camps.
Where?
In China.
In China?
Yes.
Are these Chinese Muslims though?
Yes.
Because so they're Chinese Muslims.
Yes.
And they believe a certain way of life, and now they have been forced into concentration camps.
Over 1 million, yes.
Over 1 million of them.
Yes.
Okay. So let me check my give a fuck meter. Chinese people, they come into our neighborhood.
Well, see, the thing is, they
Chinese food. Hurry up and buy.
They discriminate against the religion.
I got you. I'm only fucking around. So the religion itself is under attack.
Yes.
And because these Chinese people subscribe to that way of life,
yes,
they're being held in concentration camps, and nobody. This is a crime against humanity. Yes. Did you say 1 million?
1 million, yes.
Wow. So
they were saying some people were saying like people just going missing, like in certain towns, just like
wow. How many people in China?
Like 1 billion people.
So you think 1 million people could be missing and nobody really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 1 million black people couldn't go missing without us noticing.
Yeah.
And I'm not making fun of the population in China. I'm just saying it's so many of the motherfuckers. I could see how they could keep something like that a secret.
But yeah.
1 million is like 30 people.
Yeah.
So 30 motherfuckers is missing, and ain't nobody making a big deal about it. But it is a crime against humanity from a religious standpoint. And the UN is behind this, or they know about this?
They know about it. And
so how do they deal with that? Do we go in, or does that create World War III?
Say that would cause problems with us on different fronts.
The embargoes
and trades, tariffs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Tariffs. But could it be the segue into World War III?
I don't think it's enough. And first, I don't think it's enough people. And because they're Muslim,
they don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, like especially in America, you wouldn't get backing for trying to go over there and save them.
America don't care about Muslims, and neither does China.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But I think that also shows what they think about black people as well, because it's mainly black people that are Muslim.
Not necessarily. The Arabs. Remember
brown people.
Brown people. The black people sector of Islam. That's Elijah Muhammad. Yeah. And they weren't even respected for years. You know what I mean? And so forth. And then, Malcolm, he went over and did the hot.
Well, in Africa, if Christianity didn't come, they'll probably all be Muslim.
Absolutely. So I'm not knocking that, but I'm just simply saying in general, we weren't introduced until, the science of the Muslim world, into Elijah Muhammad and,
and nobody's talking about that. It's crazy.
That was the first I heard of it.
That's
the first I heard of it. Wow.
So
we'll keep our eye on that to see, how this transpires and what it actually boils down to. What's going on in the chat?
Yo, we got in the chat, B.
Gail Jackson, what's good? Good to see you out there. Appreciate you. So I guess our sound held up today.
Oh yeah, man. Guess we were good.
We were good. Yeah. So what do? Do we let this go? Do we thank the people?
Do we have any questions in the chat?
Any questions in the chat? This is the opportunity. Shout out to all of those who are listening on the podcast. Where can we be heard?
We can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Google Play, Radio Public, what else? Audio Boom. What else? Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and yeah. And then you can follow us on UrbanX on Twitter and Instagram at UrbanX_NYC. You can email us if you want to write for the site at urbanx.nyc, you can email us at urbanx.nyc@gmail.com. All of the stuff will be in the description below, once the show wraps. And yeah, somebody asked, I think it's low-key related that China is trying to run ish in Africa.
It's a lot going on in Africa too. Like they've donated so much money to Africa, supposed to be interest-free loans, build airports, and now they're coming to collect because China, I mean, you know, of course, Africa is so filled with so many resources, it's ridiculous. You can't even have this goddamn cell phone, you know, without all the resources. And they are the ones, they are the vanguards at the moment who see the, you know, resources, and they have 20 and 30-year plans so that they could actually colonize Africa. So we have to be careful with that. Side note, I saw your man, the blue black dude, the purple dude. I thought I was black. This nigga is real black.
Akon.
This nigga. Say on the Drink Champs that we need to get into Africa, and everything that you're doing here, you can now do there. So we need, as a collective, to begin to investigate new markets and new opportunities so we can grow. If you can rap, if you can dance, if you could sing, if you into real estate, the opportunities are there. And he said that shit with a straight face. And I had to rethink, not my concept of what's going on in Africa because it's so huge. Right. You know what I mean? But had to really take notice to what he was saying. And the time is now. So we have to begin to look at that as well, as an opportunity to grow.
All right.
And
peace. This is the Black Dot, author of the underground classic Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded. For 15 years, I've been decoding hip hop, breaking it down, giving you it piece by piece, the DNA of hip hop, all of its multifaceted components. For the next 15 years, I want you to join me as I give you hip hop recoded. And we put it back together, giving you its RNA so that we don't leave the next generation lost. But I have to give you a disclaimer. I am not a hip hop guru. This is not hip hop law. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. So before you take the red pill and go with us into the matrix of hip hop, consult your doctor to see if hip hop recoded is for you. With that being said, we thank you for your patronage, and we see you on the other side. Peace.